Levi.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Thomas. This is our first episode back since our national award for our Kids on Sports program.
Today we'll start off with our discussion topic. Do you think it's okay if a team's blowing out another team and the team should keep on trying?
I think probably all of us have had experience with this.
Yeah.
On either end.
Yeah.
Levi, can you tell about one of your experiences? You get blown out or you blow out another team?
Well, like, we were getting blown out like 5-0 in a game, and it was going right into the third period, and I ended up scoring like 2 really quickly, so that was like 5-2, and then we scored another like 3 in 5-6 minutes, and then scored another one. So you like sometimes you just never know if it's gonna be over.
So, but what's a time where you got blown
That's
out
in hockey,
or you blew
right?
out someone?
Well, another time where we got blown out, like, I don't know, their coach is like.
And what did their coach tell them to do when they were blowing you out?
Well,
did they
it looked
want
like
to keep staying aggressive?
I think, well, yes. You don't really know because, like.
Would you want their coach to say stay aggressive or kind of dial it down?
I would want them to stay aggressive.
So you think that if you're winning or if they're winning, you should keep trying to score?
Yes.
All right. So a few days ago, or a week or two ago, I was playing a baseball game, and they were beating us 24-3, and so their coach was telling them to like hit lefty or just and they were kind of like not really trying when they were up to bat. It's a little different than hockey and lacrosse, but when they were on offense, they weren't really trying. So I don't really like that, but I think that if we're on that side, we should kind of like not really try our best, but I wouldn't want them to know that because I would kind of feel bad if I knew that they were not trying their best and they were blowing us out. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Like,
not. Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
Yeah. Like, once this past year in basketball, it was the first game of the season. We didn't have one of our best players, and they had a really tall guy, and we got beat like 40-20. Not a complete blowout, but.
So did their coach?
Their coach, he didn't like let up. He like kept trying to score.
Because the game was kind of still close though. They only won by 20.
Well, and I think like
really.
little league or whatever, this kind of basketball, you don't score 40 points.
Yeah, that doesn't happen that often.
Yeah.
So
like he was still trying, but like we had better defense at the end to stop them. But I'm glad that he kept trying, but like I want them to try, but like not try their best. Like
Yeah.
I
so,
would
like, in hockey,
So put
if
like
you're
2/3 of an effort in.
like in hockey, if you're up 5-0, like yeah, you can still score, but like pass it around a lot, and then like when you have the most obvious shot, like your wide open goal, you can shoot it. So like if you have the tiniest bit of pressure, don't even.
So can we agree on that? You should still try, but
Like you should give it your full effort. Give like 2/3 of it.
and also that you when you're on the other side, you don't really want to see them just obviously not trying.
Yeah,
because you just feel bad.
I think it's like I like it in the middle probably.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
All right, going to our next discussion topic. What is your favorite backyard game to play? Like can jam,
Oh, mine is
ladder ball,
Cam
wiffle
jam.
ball.
I gotta say cam jam because it's just like frisbeeing. It's like so much fun to throw a frisbee, and it's like very competitive. It can be fun, but you can also make it competitive.
So for can jam, that's slow. Like slow though. Like it's like.
yeah. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, I like it because like you can also get it and like you can like drop it. There's like more than one way to like score.
Throw it,
Yeah.
It's like you can like drop it in, and then you can also just hit it right for the middle.
I think that
And there's different ways. It's kind of like cornhole. Like
Yeah,
you can
that's-
get it. I think I like cornhole and cam jam pretty much the same.
I think that can jam, it's throwing a frisbee, but it's just a little bit slow. Like you throw and then you have to get it, and then they throw back. It's really fun while it's happening, and then you have to wait a little bit between the players.
I think the best part about it is like
But you can also play
when they
with
throw
two
it, you
people.
could like hit, and when
Yeah,
they
you
throw
can
it, you
track
could
it
like
in.
hit it in. So like,
Yeah, I
say
like
it's like
that.
going
Move
here,
around.
you could do like trick shots and go like.
Because it also takes like athleticism to do it. That's another reason why I really like it, because
Yeah.
it takes two people.
Well, yeah, so teamwork. Also, but also you can't like run a lot. Actually, I shouldn't be talking because mine is ladder ball. You don't do a lot of running in that.
Yeah, you just.
But my family, we get together like sometimes, and then we do these really fun ladder ball brackets, which I know you can do the same in can jam, but in ladder ball it's like more fun because it's one people, and like when we get a lot of people, like it's super fun, and the games are pretty quick. So it's just
Everyone gets time.
yeah, everybody gets time, and it's like you can get it like on different places, so there's still different ways to score, but there's like really good ways to score, and like you can score different ways too. So I think ladder ball's really fun.
Mine is probably wiffle ball because it's just like playing a game of baseball. Like you could either play with like two teams and like 5 people on each team or something. Then you could have each people at base. You could have a catcher, and then like you could steal and stuff.
With
or
that-
like you could even play 1-on-1.
With that, you can play with complete strangers. You can't play can jam with strangers.
Yeah, because you'll have to know that.
Like
But
that that's the thing with wiffle ball. Also, like wiffle ball, like anybody can throw around a baseball. This isn't really about backyard games, but like lacrosse, you can play that, like pick up lacrosse, but not everybody knows how to like go with the yeah. So baseball is just one of those easy things where you can just, if you know how to throw the ball, you can play.
Yeah.
Soccer's like that too.
Like you can be like good at it by doing like curveballs and stuff. But, like
All right. On to our jokes. Levi, what's a joke?
Well,
Yeah.
this one is about the NHL, and it's what do college students and the Buffalo Sabres have in common?
What?
They both end in April.
So did the Buffalo Sabres finish their season in April?
Yes.
So
Is that like early?
That's
that's like
well, if you don't make the playoffs,
you end in April.
yes, you end.
So is that like
Okay.
like they're bad?
Yeah, they got last place.
Okay, Joe, what's
Um,
yours?
This one's not talking about a specific team. Why was the basketball court wet?
Why?
Because people were dribbling on it.
Okay, I think mine's clearly the best, guys. So, what's the difference between Carmelo, Anthony, and Time?
What?
Time passes.
That's like Carmelo Anthony is the biggest ball hog
Yeah.
ever.
Like bigs, they normally have the ball logs. If you give it to them, they like don't like pass it back that much.
Today our special guest is Jake Baker, BBA varsity lacrosse player. Nice to meet you.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good.
Good.
Hi, my name is Levi.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Thomas.
I'm Jake.
So you're boys lacrosse player, varsity. How's your season going?
It's going pretty well. Right now we're 6-6. We started off the season 0-3. We lost 2 games by 1 goal in the last few minutes of the game, so it was pretty rough. But I mean, we've overcome a lot of adversity this season, and so it's going pretty well.
All right, good. So what are your chances making the playoffs?
We'll make the playoffs. It's a matter of where we get seated right now. I think that we have 4 games left. I think we can win them all, so that'll put us at 10-6, and it'll put us in a pretty good spot for the playoffs, maybe like a 4 or 5 seed.
Nice.
Yep.
What's some personal goals that you have for lacrosse?
Some personal goals that I have are that ever since I was a freshman, I've been on varsity since I was a freshman, so I've wanted to get my 100 goals.
Cool.
So I'm about 20 goals away right now. Yeah, so I would love to reach the 100 goals, but also, I mean, any type of awards would be awesome, like first team all state, first team all league, so hope for that, but it's more.
Comparing boys and girls lacrosse, what do you think is better about boys lacrosse, and what do you like about girls lacrosse games?
They're definitely like much different than you would expect being the same sport, but like basketball, boys and girls are pretty much the exact same, but lacrosse, you see this dramatic change from boys to girls, so I don't understand it fully why it's so different, but I like both.
What is the dramatic change?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, in boys lacrosse, you wear helmet, gloves, elbow pads, and shoulder pads, and then in girls lacrosse, all you wear is the eye
And you
gear.
can't, there's like different rules, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of different rules. So like in boys lacrosse, we can check each other with our sticks or hit each other, like body each other up. But in girls lacrosse, it's like, it seems to me when I watch games, I don't know all the rules exactly, but it seems like there are way more whistles and it kind of like
Slows it
chops up.
down.
Yeah, slows it up.
Would you rather be playing boys lacrosse or girls lacrosse?
Yeah, I'd rather be playing boys lacrosse because I like physical sports.
If you could take one thing that the girls lacrosse have and put it into boys lacrosse, would you take anything, or what? If you would take something, what would you take?
If I could take anything, I think sometimes it's cool when, like, if you get a penalty or I'm not sure exactly when it is, but there's like the 8-yard arc thing and then the 12-yard arc.
So do they get like shots?
Yeah, so you get to like start there and then a few people are behind you and to the side, so you pretty much have like a free shot at the goalie, which seems pretty.
And they don't have that in boys?
No, in boys it's just if you get a penalty, you have to go out of the box and then it's 6-on-5, so.
So do you want to play in college?
Yeah, ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to play lacrosse in college, and now that I'm a junior in high school, it's getting much more serious, and I'm hoping that this summer I'll be able to find a place to play. So.
Cool.
Do you know what like division?
Yeah, I'm striving for Division I. I play on a summer team down in Westchester, New York over the summer, so that's helped me a lot with the recruiting process and everything.
So what does sports or lacrosse or any sports mean to you?
I mean, sports for me are everything pretty much. I love sports. I've been playing 3 sports ever since I was a little kid, and I've never stopped. I almost thought about not playing a sport during high school. I almost thought about just not playing basketball, but then I realized once it's that season, I just can't not play it, and it's like every time I'm on the field after like a long day, it's kind of just like a stress reliever, and it's awesome to just be out there and play.
Well, how good do you think your team's going to do in the playoffs this year?
I honestly, I'm not sure. I think if everything comes together by the end of the season, I think we can make a strong push. Like, we've played the best teams in the state, like South Burlington and CVU, and we can hang with those teams. We've been hanging with them. We were up against South Burlington a few goals in the first half, and then it's kind of like in the second half we get burnt out a little bit just because we have pretty low numbers compared to those schools, but I think if we just keep on working hard and pushing and everything starts clicking, we can give them a run for their money, so I'm pretty excited.
What do you think about, like, if you're getting blown out in lacrosse, I don't know what, like, score it would be, like, say it's 10-0, and, actually, say you're the team that's winning 10-0.
Okay.
What would your coach say? Would he tell you guys to stop scoring?
Would your coach tell you to stop scoring? And
still shoot,
let them score?
Pass more,
Or what would he tell you to do?
Yeah, what would he tell you?
I think it depends a lot. Like,
is it about the team you're playing?
Yeah, I would say, especially like the timing in the game. So say we were up
5 minutes left.
10-0 with 5 minutes left. Like, there's no need to just run up the score. We'll probably pass it around. I think it's more important to just work on like the little things.
I get to practice.
So
yeah, I mean, maybe not. Like, we still want to go super hard and just control the game, and not give up any unforced turnovers or anything like that, but just work on plays that we have and stuff. But I don't necessarily think that teams should just let off the gas pedal when you're up by a lot. Like, I think there's a fine line between like killing a team and just having it be just not right.
So what if you were on the other end of that and you were losing 10-0
Yeah, what
with
would you
5
like
minutes
them-
left? What would you like to happen?
I don't know. I'm a competitive kid, so I would never want the team to start giving up or like in lacrosse, if you're up by a certain amount of goals, I'm pretty sure that you can like choose to. There's face-offs every time you get a goal, so you can choose to just take the ball rather than face off. So and like face-offs kind of control whether you're gonna get the ball or not. So I think that like I hate it when the team
Just passes around, you can't get it.
I mean, I don't like it when like the refs just give us the ball. Like I'd rather just work for the ball. I don't like when teams just give up and let us have it. I'd rather try and just fight till the end. But I don't think it's right when a team is just obviously dominant. This is what I think. I think that teams should take out maybe their starters after the first quarter.
But still try.
But still try. Like put in the kids who don't get a lot of playing time, but still go as hard as you can and work hard. But
Another thing, what's your favorite backyard game? Like, we talked about this earlier in the show. So like ladder ball, can jam, frisbee golf. Things you can do.
Backyard games. I love
With friends or...
I love playing like backyard football. That's one of my favorite things to do. I used
Just
to
like unorganized with your
just
friends.
tackle
at a park.
football, like
that's
anywhere at a kid's backyard, like get everybody together.
Yeah, that's fun.
But just more casual. I love can jam too. That's a lot of fun. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for coming.
Thank you for having me.
All right,
Bye.
See
good
ya.
luck.
Thanks.
Yeah, good luck on your season. Thank you for tuning in.
Catch you on the next episode.
Enjoy the warm weather.
Bye.